What to expect from Monster Hunter 2? Monster Hunter blatantly sets up a sequel, but does the world want Monster Hunter 2? Here's everything we expect for a second franchise installment. Monster Hunter blatantly sets up a sequel, but does the world want Monster Hunter 2? Based on reactions to the latest blockbuster from writer-director Paul W.S. Anderson, it seems that critics are less than impressed, yet general audiences appear to be enjoying their viewing experience. Based on the eponymous Capcom video game, Monster Hunter released in December 2020. Milla Jovovich headlines the Monster Hunter cast as Natalie Artemis, a U.S. Army Ranger who leads a United Nations mission in the desert. When her squad experiences a strange storm, they inadvertently cross over into a parallel world that's inhabited by extremely large beasts. There, Artemis links up with a native warrior, Tony Jaa as the hunter, who is initially skeptical of the ranger but learns to appreciate her skill set and personality. Artemis eventually discovers that an ancient sky tower correlates with the chain her day-to-day work. The Monster Hunter climax reveals that the focal beasts can indeed cross over into the new world. After a nasty fall, Artemis crosses over into her original realm and gets saved by her military comrades. Unfortunately for the soldiers, they get absolutely owned by one of the titular villains. From there, Anderson is less than subtle about the storyline for a potential sequel. Here's everything we expect for Monster Hunter 2. It's unlikely that Monster Hunter will go down as one of the best movies in 2020. Plus, the film has already received plenty of criticism because of a racist joke that was cut before the wide release. However, Monster Hunter features a big performance from Jovovich and includes plenty of popcorn thrills that will undoubtedly lead to a decent box office return. Unless Monster Hunter is an absolute flop, expect producers to dish out the dough for a sequel. For a big-budget $60 million film like Monster Hunter, a potential sequel probably won't release for at least 3 years. Monster Hunter 2 will pro Maltese. Expect Monster Hunter director Anderson and his team to plan for a 2023 release date, which will give them all the time they need for filming and post-production. The main cast from Monster Hunter will seemingly return for Monster Hunter 2. Some characters are killed off in the original film, but Jovovich, Jaa, and Perlman will most definitely headline the sequel. Monster Hunter ends with Artemis, the hunter, and the admiral executing an attack on a monster that crossed over into the new world. In addition, a mid-credits scene reveals that a shadowy figure is creeping on top of the Sky Tower, which suggests that the character will emerge as the villain in Monster Hunter 2. In the sequel, the central focus will undoubtedly be the bizarre tower, along with what Artemis and company can learn from their crossover experiences. Expect the monsters to be bigger and badder